Welcome in everyone to this all signs current energy check-in forecast. Basically, I'm going to be reading your current situations for the ones that are newer here. If you're watching the playback of this video, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments, so you can just go ahead and skip to there. I'm going to wait for some people to get in here and then we will start. Give me 1 second, everyone. I forgot how to reset. This took me a while. I had to reset, not reset, but I had to set everything up again. For some reason, I had to delete this software and then reinstall it. And so I had to prep everything. So yeah, anyways, we're about to get started here. I'm just gonna let the room fill up a bit. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Let's go ahead and start first with Aries. It's been a while. I haven't done this in quite a while. Also, too, I will be taking super chat questions. If you don't know what the super chat questions are about, I pinned it at the top of the chat so you can understand, how to send a super chat question, and then also how to just the rules of the super chats as well and what to expect, because there's different price ranges for the super chats. So yeah, I'm gonna let the room get it. I'm gonna let the room fill up here, then we're gonna start. You missed these, Delilah? I missed them too. It's been a while. I actually really enjoy going live and connecting to you all. But yeah, I haven't been going live as much, but I do plan on going live a lot more. Then also too, I'll be going live as well on my astrology channel. I'll be posting, pre-recorded videos on there, of course, but I also do want to start going live on the astrology channel. So if you haven't followed the astrology channel, I'm gonna try to put it down below in the description after this video. But if you go to any of the descriptions of the past videos, you'll be able to find the astrology channel. But I'll be posting on there pretty soon, actually. So. All right, let's go ahead and begin here. Let's start first with Aries. By the way, with the super chat questions, I'll only answer them after I get through all the signs. So I'll spend a little bit of time answering the super chat questions. So let's go ahead and dive in here. Let's take a look at Aries here. What is the current energy for Aries? Aries' current situation. How's everybody doing? Please go live more. We'll watch. I plan on it. All right. Let's see here, Aries. What do we got for Aries here? What is the current energy surrounding Aries at this time? Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Y'all be sure to hit the like button on this video so that way we can get it circulating more in the algorithm. Get some more people in here. Be sure to hit that like button. All right, Aries, what do we got for Aries here? Let's see. All right, last shuffle, Aries. I remember you, Mary Jo. Yeah, anytime you want a reading. Yep, I do offer personal reads, everyone. All right, let's do it. By the way, if you haven't gotten your personal reading yet, don't worry, I'm getting to it. I may be a day or two behind, but I got a lot of reads to get to. All right, let's see. All right, I'm done shuffling, Aries. Let's take a look here. What is the overall energy here for Aries? What's going on with Aries' current situation? Aries. Aries, I feel like you're focused on growth and expansion at this time. This could be connected to your work and your career and projects. Also, there's other things too, I feel, in your life that you're preparing for, that you're setting up here. I'm going to pull some oracle cards here for you, Aries, and then I'll show you the cards. Let's see here. You pull this ninth house card. It says exploration here. You're exploring something. I think this, the ninth house has a lot to do with travel. So some of y'all, this could be travels or moving, combination of both. Also, ninth house is exploring, learning, and wanting to be a benefit to other people here. So your overall energy that you pulled is the Three of Pentacles here. I think here with this Three of Pentacles that you're focused on some type of project in regards to your work and your career. You could be collaborating with others or working with others. This doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be career or work, but you do have the King of Pentacles here in the future position. So whatever it is that you're working on with the Empress in your current energy, it's like you're trying to grow and expand, right? The Empress is all about abundance, wanting to create something that is prosperous here. And one thing I see you having a challenge with and struggle with here, Aries, is this Page of Cups. I feel like this is, let me get a clarifier on this with this Page of Cups. The Judgment here. You have a decision here to make, Aries. I don't know if this is, I think your challenge may be a bit separate for whatever this challenge is. But right now I see you really focus on your work, your career, trying to grow, or a project here that you're developing here. Some of you are preparing here for a move, or there's something about travels here. It could be a combination of both here. But I do see things turning out pretty good here for you with the King of Pentacles. There being more prosperity. Let's actually clarify this King of Pentacles and see what it is. You pulled the Ten of Swords here. You're going to make changes as well in regards to work and career. Things that you've been wanting to do here, I see you starting to implement. Because this Page of Cups and the Judgment makes more sense in your challenge. There's this new intuitive awareness that you have, or a newer vision, or some type of newer ideal that you want to bring into your life, or bring into something here. But that Judgment being here in the challenge is whether or not you're going to allow yourself to do it. It's almost in a way your intuition is screaming. I will listen to your intuition. If there's anything that you want to develop that's new or try that's new, listen to your intuition. Now's the time to be guided by your intuition. I'm not going to go super long with these because I got to get through all the signs. But I think because we're shifting into Virgo season, that South Node's being there, I'm about to break this down more in the astrology video that I'm going to do coming up here. But I think right now in the astrology, we have 2 new moons in Virgo. We have 1 new moon, then we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then the next lunation cycle in Virgo will be a partial solar eclipse. So what does that mean? The old outdated ways of doing needs to be refined in a way in which it has more spiritual substance. So I see a lot of you here debating things in regards to work and career because you may not feel fulfilled, or something just may feel old, boring, mundane, like it's just the same shit you've been doing. I think you want to change things up, and you're being encouraged to do it and to let go of the old way of doing things. Specifically, if you're wanting to, again, there's something here about like either traveling or learning something new. Some of you in regards to love here, this Page of Cups and the Judgment cards, whether or not you want to give someone a second chance here. But I do see you making changes here in regards to work and career, Aries. Possibly wanting to explore new horizons. What is this? What is this Three of Pentacles here? You pulled the Five of Swords here. Yeah, I just think, clarify this Empress. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. You have luck and timing on your side. You have luck and timing here on your side. Jupiter could be transiting your 9th house at this time because the 9th house is here and the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. So you have luck and timing on your sign here if you want to grow and expand into new things, explore new things, learn new things, travel. If you're waiting for an answer here, you're going to get your answer here with the Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, and I feel like it's going to come together in a successful way. I will tell you if it's not going to be successful. I think it will be successful. But you're definitely making some changes here, recent changes that have happened with this Five of Swords. Some of you are trying to really disconnect from the past here so you can build something new. So that's what I got for you, Aries, in your reading. You could even be stressed out. Some of you guys are like up late at night stressing your fucking eyeballs out. I think you'll be all right. This fucking Virgo season is going to be so funny. All right, let's do Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? Yeah, I'm live. I'm also doing super chat questions as well. So if you have a super chat question, I'll be doing those, but it'll be at the end of all the signs. All right, Taurus. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Let's go. Let's see, what do we got for Taurus? What's the energy here surrounding Taurus? Yo, my crown chakra is buzzing. Maybe I'm picking up on y'all's energy. Some of y'all are about to have like a streamline of consciousness, of new ideas, or like a bigger picture here that you're going to be seeing, tuning into. If you've been feeling disconnected here from people, situations, I'm also picking up here as well. That could change here pretty soon. Let's see. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? A lot of you Tauruses are in an energy of healing at this time. You could be experiencing an energy of loss. I'll show you the cards here in a moment. You have the Five of Cups here for the overall energy. Like, you could be experiencing this energy of loss at this time. Possibly regret, sadness, just kind of upset that things didn't go according to plan here. Thank you, Lavinia, for the super chat, and also thank you as well for continuously supporting the channel. Whether it's I don't know the name of it, but it's the donations on the channel. Thank you, Lavinia. Let's see here. Seven of Cups. Can I keep it real with you, Taurus? I'm gonna keep it real with you, Taurus. You have the Five of Cups here for your overall energy. Then you have the Star card here as your current energy. You know what's funny? Well, it's not funny, but it's funny how this will unfold here for you, because right now you may be down, but I think things will turn around. And no, I didn't try to rhyme. It just happens every time. But I think here with the Five of Cups and the Star card, you could be in an energy of healing at this time. And again, you know, the Star card very much connects to the crown chakra. So some of you are having like a deeper spiritual epiphany at this time, but it could be hard to understand. You have this High Priestess here in your challenged position. I think you've been quiet a lot or silent a lot here. You're trying to feel things out intuitively. Some of you Taurus, I think you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. You know, the Star card is the archetype of Aquarius. It's the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius does do with connection. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart, but it is about connection. So if you're feeling disconnected here with the Five of Cups, specifically from the things that you actually want, you actually desire. Like, yeah, I think here with this Five of Cups, it's like, yeah, maybe there has been some loss and you've had to let go of things and it has been disappointing, and maybe you're focusing on your own healing at this time and you're trying to see the big picture or stay tuned into the big picture of things. But I pick up intuitively, there's this disconnection that you feel. Now, what that is, you'll know. I'll clarify, of course, here in a second, but I think here with the Seven of Cups here in the future position, the Seven of Cups is about desire. And the Five of Cups is the loss of something that you desired. That's why it hits hard. Both cards are Scorpio. Scorpio deals with desire. Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio. Some of you may have Mars and Scorpio. Seven of Cups is Venus and Scorpio. Right, so the Seven of Cups being in the future position, I'm just going to be blunt with you, Taurus. I think here with the Seven of Cups is like, what do you actually want to connect to that will fulfill you emotionally and spiritually? The type of experiences that you really want. Now, I know that can be difficult with the Five of Cups, Star card, High Priestess, because there's a lot here that you're processing, and it does take time for you to process and move through those things. But at the same time, I feel like it's important for you to not disconnect, because there could be some great things here. And you could possibly be holding yourself back, Taurus. Oh, shit, Taurus. Seven of Cups, though, is telling you to explore the possibilities and the options here. Let's see. Taurus. You pull this transits card. Some of you could be like the transits in your chart at this time. What's going on astrologically? I mean, there's a lot going on astrologically. Also, too, right now, Venus is getting close to squaring Chiron at this time. Venus square Chiron because Venus is in Cancer and, you know, Chiron's in Aries, but the Cancer energy can be very emotional. It can feel You can be feeling the wounds of things at this time, but it's important not to identify with your wounds is what I'm hearing. And also too, with that square to Chiron and Aries, it can make you feel like, oh, I just don't have the strength, or oh, I don't know if I can do it, but you can. It's just, it is difficult, I'll be real. But that energy is also an energy of healing too, because Chiron deals with healing. Let's see. No, I don't have any love in my life. I'm single. Clarify the Five of Cups. I mean, I'm loving myself, but other than that, I'm fucking single. You pulled the Four of Pentacles here, clarifying that Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're holding on to something. I think there is something here that you want, but it's whether or not you open yourself up to it. I think here also too, with the Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, you're letting go of something, but it's a bit difficult. But not all is lost is what I feel. Clarify the Star card. You pulled the Six of Wands here. Some of you are about to get recognition and success here coming up, if you haven't gotten it yet. Star card, Six of Wands, also a card of, it could be fame, right? So some of you could have like fame or influence here. You don't have to, but the Six of Wands, the Star card, there's still hope in regards to your journey and your goals here. So not all is lost is what I felt intuitively. But a lot of you, I get here that you could be getting recognition or attention or more success. You know what this kind of reminds me of, Taurus? It's like when you're a guide for other people and you're strong for other people, but you feel like, damn, like who has me? I got everybody, but who has me? That's what this kind of feels like. Clarify the High Priestess in your challenge. You pull the Ace of Swords here. I feel you're... Clarify the Seven of Cups in the future. You pulled the Chariot here. So you got, I mean, this ain't that bad. I mean, I think here, I think here with this High Priestess, Ace of Swords in your challenge, I feel like you're trying to balance intuition and logic at this time. Why do I get a lot of you Tauruses like keeping things a secret or keeping things to yourself? I think your challenge too is like you're trying to search for that deeper understanding of things too. It's like you're looking for clarity. But it's hard because I feel right now you can't find it, but I think it's like your intuition is telling you. I feel like if you follow your intuition here in Taurus with the Seven of Cups and you move in the direction of what you actually desire and the type of experiences that you actually want, I feel like you will triumph, and I feel like you'll be able to move out of this Five of Cups energy really quickly with this Chariot. Because the Chariot is a card about triumph, and then when you have a Five of Cups, it's about overcoming that. But this is about moving in the direction of like what your visions are, what your dreams are, like what you want. The Chariot is about your willpower and your ability to be able to move yourself in that direction and understanding that you're in control of your fate. Well, your destiny. You're in control of your destiny. I think a lot of times fate's a funny one, but destiny is something you definitely have control over. All right. But yeah, I do see you Taurus here getting recognition or success. But there's something here I feel personally that you're upset about. But why do I feel like all is really not lost? Like it may seem bad now, but it actually turns out to be not that bad in the future. So I hope that makes sense, Taurus. Some of you, there could be travels or a move on the horizon for you as well. All right, let's go to Geminis. All right, Geminis. Geminis. If you send a super chat question, I'll answer it, but it'll be at the end of the video. Geminis. What's going on with Geminis? It's fucking hot in here. What do we got for Geminis here? What is the overall energy for Geminis? Seven of Pentacles. Geminis are grinding here. Hold on. Gemini. You know what I get here, Gemini? Pull this Virgo card. It says digest. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. It could be like a Virgo moon, Virgo rising, or just have some type of Virgo in your chart here. We're stepping into Virgo season, so that doesn't surprise me that this card's coming out. You have the Seven of Pentacles here for your overall energy. Just really quickly, overall, what I feel like what's happening here for you, Gemini, you're trying to progress here. What do I mean by progress? This could be with your work, career, your business, or even like money and stuff like that, your goals at this time. The Seven of Pentacles is deep analysis and seeing what needs to be improved, what needs to be worked on, what needs to be adjusted, or what needs to be let go of. So that way you can cultivate the type of prosperity here that you want in your life, whether it's like saving up money or getting ahead in work or finishing a project or just getting your work done. The World card being here and your challenge is telling me that you're trying to accomplish something here. And I think for some of you, Gemini, this is a bigger thing here. Like, yeah, there may be these minor goals along the way, but there's a bigger, major goal here that you're striving toward. And I see a lot of you Geminis here finding motivation here. If you've been lacking motivation or energy with the Ace of Wands in your current energy, if you've been lacking energy or motivation or the power to assert yourself, I see you starting to find that here. And whenever you get it, I feel you're being encouraged here to channel it into your work here, because this Eight of Pentacles in the future future progression. If you know astrology, I would check your progressions. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, though. This is about progress. So I see you here making a lot of progress, things getting done here. This is very much connected to work, with like the material world. Challenges, you're trying to accomplish something, complete something here. Let's see, I'll clarify. It's fucking hot in here. Should probably turn on the air. Doesn't help that I just worked out too. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is, again, this is related to work and career, business, money. What is this Ace of Wands in your current energy? Ace of Wands, what is this about? I don't pick up really any love in this read, so if the love comes out in the readings, I'll talk about it. But you have the Judgment card here in your current energy with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, this is about, some of you Geminis are about to have a deeper awakening here. What I mean by that is, the way I'm seeing this, like the Judgment card is the awakening, and it deals a lot with purpose and direction. But also it could be like a judgment and like making a judgment call or making a decision here. But because it serves a bigger picture of what you're doing. So this Judgment Ace of Wands is about you making some type of commitment to something here, or staying committed to something. Whether it's your goals and following through on them, or with your projects, with career, work, money, like staying disciplined, staying on top of things here. But you're finding this divine courage here, this Ace of Wands and the Judgment. And that Virgo card that we pulled here, like Virgo deals with using your intellect in a practical way. So it deals with like your duty, your job, your schedule, routine. So I see you really working on these things. Clarify the World card. You have the King of Swords here. Some of this could be a person that's sort of in the way here. It doesn't feel bad or anything like that, but it could be maybe there's an external thing and like a third party or external thing here. No, you didn't miss Pisces. Pisces will be last. I go in order. Yeah, you know, I feel what your challenge has been, Gemini, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. The King of Swords is you can have the, like this is gonna be the lesson with this Virgo shit. You can have the structure, the blueprint, you can have everything outlined, but it's about how you follow through and do it. And also too, I would stay away from perfectionism. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be real and authentic with that Ace of Wands and the Judgment. But the King of Swords being here in your challenge, I think your challenge has been is like following through on things and staying committed to things in regards to like the bigger picture and the long-term goals here that you have, what you're trying to accomplish. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Wands here, and you also pulled the Five of Pentacles. So if you've been struggling here, like money-wise, I think things are going to get better. Or if it's just your stability, I think things will get better. Or if you've just been feeling almost alone and just abandoned by the universe, I do think things will get better. The Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands is in the future position. This is so interesting. This is about momentum. Have you ever, like the hardest thing to do is build momentum or keep momentum. But I think you're building momentum here. The Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is changes that happen quickly, and it's momentum that is built. So it's like once you get going, it's hard to get going, but once you get going, it's easier to keep going. But I do see your Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, what you're working on, developing pretty quickly here. Like things are developing really quickly. Like changes with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is ambition. It's like the height of ambition. So it's like really aiming for what you want and feeling that positivity and that faith, right? And that encouragement behind you. And I see you really picking up on that in the future position here. So if you've been struggling here, I feel you're starting to overcome that. But it's all about if you gotta stick with it though. Some of you, there could be travels for work with the Eight of Wands. All right. Let's do Cancers. Cancers. What do we got for the Cancers here? Let's see. Oh, you brag about me, Donna? Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, what do we got for Cancers here? Cancers, y'all been moody lately? Don't lie. Don't lie. If you've been moody, that's all right. Let's see, Cancer. What do we got for Cancers here? Oh, shit. One sec. Venus is in Cancer, squaring Chiron. It's getting close to squaring Chiron, so I know Cancers are probably feeling that. Let's see. You pulled the transits card. Man, I was just talking about the transits. The cool thing about transits is that they're transits, so it's not going to last forever here. If there's been any type of delay or setback here, Cancer, I'm going to keep it real with you. I think whatever this delay and setback is, has definitely been heartbreaking. It's been heartbreaking. And in fact, I feel like it's kind of pissing you off and you're becoming impatient. But I would control your emotions here, Cancer. This may not make sense right now, but over the next couple of days with Venus square Chiron and Aries, is like, this is where like emotionally we can become unglued. So I think, let's see, what is this about? Flexibility. Either this is asking for you to be flexible, or maybe the people that you're dealing with aren't being flexible. It could be a combination of both. I think here though, I'll just show you the cards. Something feels like you feel stuck, and that's what it is. Knight of Wands for the overall energy, then you have the Hangman in your current energy. The Hangman is a card of suspension, but like feeling stuck in between worlds, waiting on things. And it can feel a bit disorienting trying to understand the full picture, just trying to understand something in general here. I think right now you could be looking for something at this time of the Page of Pentacles, whether it's communication, some of you Cancer are just feeling like things just aren't working here with this Page of Pentacles. You do have the Three of Swords here in the future position. I don't think there's anything new. I think this is already what you're experiencing with the situation here. If something is unfair and there's no flexibility and there's no fairness in the situation, I think here it's like you have to do what you have to do with the Knight of Wands being here for the overall energy. I think that's Mars and Libra too at this time, and Mars and Libra is technically squaring the Cancer energy. So you could be feeling like things are emotionally unfair. But this does bring up like codependent stuff as well, right? So whether someone's codependent on you or you're being codependent, or just take what resonates. Or maybe you're feeling like you need this thing in order for you to do what it is that you want to do, but I don't think that's the case here. I mean, maybe you do need things at this time. You may need help at this time. Let's see here. What is the advice and the outcome? The advice is the Seven of Wands. Well, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords is like boundaries. So if you need to put up boundaries, definitely do it. But what you're going through is very temporary. It's not going to last forever. Like you may feel emotionally upset by something, and whenever we get into that state, we may feel it's going to last forever. But I don't think it will last forever here with this transits card. Like the transits. Just because there's a transit and it sucks right now, it's like you do have the ability to overcome the transit. But also too, the transits is timing with things, and so it's not going to last forever here. Your advice though with your situation, if you need to put up boundaries, put up boundaries. But also too, if you're just feeling upset in general, just stuck, the Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo, so it has a lot to do with like Leo energy. Leo deals with courage and being your own authority and, you know, being confident, even if you don't feel confident. Like the courage to be and do regardless of what you feel. Right? So for some of you, if this is like codependence, like relationship, or it can really be anything. It's like you don't need the other thing to do what you want to do. Let's see here. Yeah, I kind of feel this situation you're going through isn't fair, and I feel you're being encouraged here to focus on yourself. Specifically if your emotional needs aren't being met at this time, because Venus is in Cancer, so it deals with emotional needs. And that square to Chiron right now and over the next couple of days is feeling like your needs aren't being met. What is the outcome here? You have the Moon card with the Ace of Wands here. Some of you, this is like an energy of letting go, right? The Hangman, the Moon card, letting go of the things that you can't control or that you can't correct or that you can't fix. If you can't fix something, then don't try to fix it. If it's shattered and broken, you can't put back together a shattered glass. So I think here with the Moon card, if something just isn't working or something needs to be released, that Hangman here, Three of Swords, and let go of, you know, stand up for yourself and do that. I think here with the Moon card being here, there's a bit of fear or uncertainty about how things will pan out, because by doing that, you step into an unfamiliar energy and it's something that you're not used to. But with the Ace of Wands being here, you have a chance here to break free from, there's like an illusion going on here, Cancer. Like this illusion of feeling stuck or binded to something. But it could be more of yourself here. I think here with the Moon card, Ace of Wands, if you want to be free with that Knight of Wands, allow yourself to be free from it. What? You pulled this, your commitment is being tested. Well, don't give up on yourself. You pulled this, work through your fears. I fucking knew it. That's that Moon card being here. It's It's like the fear and the uncertainty and the doubt. What's the problem here? The Eight of Wands could be communication. And the Two of Swords could be communication or a lack of like ambition. What I mean by ambition is you can have ambition, but sometimes when the positivity and the encouragement isn't there, or you don't believe it can happen, it can keep you stuck. But I think that's the illusion here that's trying to be shattered. I don't want to stay too long on this because I got a lot of other signs to read. But I think here, whatever it is that you're actually really wanting and wanting to strive toward, you may have to like face your fears around doing that. And some of y'all, it's like the fear of just like letting go. I won't end it there. What's something positive here for Cancer? You did pull your hard work is paying off. So whatever it is that you've been working on or work that you've been putting into something, but maybe you're feeling like, what's the point? It's paying off. I just think right now you could be like in the, you could be really in your feelings. I'm not saying that because you're a Cancer. I know the astrology right now, so I know how Cancers are feeling. All right, I'm gonna go to Leo. Happy birthday, Leo, for the last, 2 days? Day and a half, 2 days? All right, let's do Leo. Leo. Also, too, I'll be doing the super chat questions at the end. So if you want to send super chat questions, you can. Be sure to read the super chat rules. But for the ones that are newer, basically super chat questions are a question you want me to answer with the cards. All right, Leo. Leo. Some of you Leos have love coming in. I'll show you here in a second. What is your advice? All right. Leo. Okay, I see. You pulled this progressions card and you also pulled the midhaven. Well, for one, let me jump back to this. The Knight of Cups is your overall energy. I'm going to say this to you, Leo. If you Leos want love, there's love here. Some of you could be detaching here, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords in the future position from something in the past, or from something from the past. That's just on a small note, as if you want it. But I think here with the Knight of Cups being here for the overall energy, with this Pentacle card, the Midhaven card, like this is about like your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and like what your heart really wants. And a lot of you here could be lacking enthusiasm or passion around specific things. It's like you're trying to bring the vibe back is what I'm hearing. Something like that. You're trying to bring the vibe back. Things have changed. Like you have changed here with this progressions card. Like progressions is like your development over time. Like you've changed, things have changed. And I think something related to work or just your goals and your aspirations, those may also be changing. And I think here that you're being encouraged here to like do what feels right, like do what vibes with you. Like if you've outgrown something, just make the adjustments to change it. Or if you want what it is that you really want, like just move in that direction. Because you're being encouraged at this time with the Empress being your advice, like doing things that are desirable for you, things that you enjoy. And the Empress is about creation and abundance is like, and with the Page of Pentacles being in your current energy at this time, you're working on things here, Leo. So You're not just not doing anything. I think here with this Page of Pentacles, it's like you're making the adjustments and investing into things or trying new things, doing new things here, putting your energy into things at this time. That's actually in alignment with what you want on a heart level. Like this could be your working career because the midheavens here, or your goals and aspirations, like who you want to be, like your legacy. But I also think even in regards to relationships at this time, it's like you're really wanting to connect or create in relationships that's on like that deep heart level. And it doesn't just have to be love, it can be all your relationships. Yeah, I did Cancer. You pull the Five of Pentacles here and the Page of Swords here in the outcome position. I don't think this Five of Pentacles is anything new. I think this is something you've already been going through, Leo. Five of Pentacles is when you're in a transition and it's a bit difficult. But with the good thing here though with the Page of Swords is that this is very much like Uranus and Gemini at this time. Like the Page of Swords is all about curiosity and leaning into new ideas or exploring new ideas, reinventing things, trying new things. And Uranus being in Gemini is what it's kind of encouraging us all to do. It's like the new experiences that you feel the urge to really jump into, or you have to really listen to your curiosity, follow your curiosity. I'm gonna keep going here, Leo. Let's see. So you're letting go. Well, I won't say it could be letting go, but you're in a transition at this time, and it's a bit difficult. Clarify the Knight of Cups. You pulled this Lovers card. See, y'all just think I be saying shit. I know what I be saying. I knew there was something about love here. And the Lovers can connect to the midhaven too. It's so interesting how tarot and astrology connect. Listen, whatever it is that you want in love, I feel like you can definitely have here, Leo. It's whether or not you want your heart, if you open your heart up to it. I think it's in all your relationships. And then outside of your relationships, the Lovers is about, specifically with this midhaven card, is your spiritual destiny, your spiritual identity. So this is about getting in sync with like your true ambitions and ideals that resonate on a deep heart level, and allowing yourself to explore that. Specifically because we're coming into this Virgo season, this is about releasing like the old outdated ways of doing things and old routines and like making adjustments. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in your current energy. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Some of y'all got good news, or you'll have good news coming up here. Huh. I still think Leos are enjoying themselves. I mean, the sun's in Leo. Venus is going to come into your sign here pretty soon too. So it will be vibey again for Leos. Even though it'll be, with the sun in Virgo in the South Node, but at least we got some Venus and Leo energy. I still think you're vibing here, Leo, and doing your thing. You could even be finding more, like you could be creating things or connecting with things here in your life that's bringing in that passion and that enthusiasm. Why the Knight of Wands in the challenge? Pull the Ace of Wands here. I think you're looking for like the passion, Leo. You're looking for the passion. If this is love, you're looking for the passion, the romance. And I think that's been like lacking here in a way. But the Empress is your advice, which tells me all you have to do is be receptive and open to it. You may have to attract it in, but I already think here, because the Four of Wands is here in your current energy, and it's also Venus in Aries, like you've already attracted something, or you're attracting things. I'm not just talking about like love. It could be love, but it could really be anything. It's anything that really that you're desiring. Because I do feel for some of you Leos, that Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, the spark has been missing. Clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords and the outcome. You pulled the Fool card here. And the Fool card is Uranus. So boom, there it is. With that Page of Swords I was talking about. And the Lovers is the archetype of Gemini too. Yeah, Leo, you have new experiences here, like new things that are about to they could unfold pretty quickly. It's whether or not you're going to be receptive and open to it. And if it's anything in regards to work and career that you're really wanting to align with, that's really in alignment with your visions and that you love and what you're really ideally wanting here, I see you already starting to take steps toward doing that. And maybe the transition or the change may be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but everything is always uncomfortable at first. But it definitely is going to lead to bigger things here with the Fool card, but it's like having to take a chance on those things. I don't want to say. Yeah, boom. Your advice is the Empress and the Sun. You got to allow yourself to enjoy your life here again, Leo. And to be you, right? The Sun card is you, right? The Sun's dignified in Leo. Leo rules the Sun. So if you're not happy, or if you're wanting that passion, I think all you have to do is just let it in, or just allow yourself to have fun again, enjoy yourself again. I'm telling you, Leo, maybe there is something here that you're having difficulty with in your life with that Five of Pentacles, but the Page of Swords and the Fool card, there's like all these new experiences that are ready to unfold for you. If you're like a guide or a mentor for other people, Leo, I feel right now you could be focusing on like how can you really create something that I'm hearing like brings the vibe back, something like that. So that could also be something here. All right, let's do Virgos. I don't know why Virgo, I feel like I need to start with the Oracle deck here. What do we got for Virgos? You pulled this Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back South Node. That doesn't surprise me that it's coming out. The South Node is in your sign at this time, Virgo. So I think like Virgos have been doing like a lot of like letting go and releasing. And there's been a deep spiritual inner transformation that's been going on with Virgos. But just in general, the way this is coming out here is like letting go of the past, not letting your past hold you back, whatever that is, you know. It could be you. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. You pulled the Queen of Cups here. You got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Virgos are done taking shit. What is your challenge, Virgo? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. What is the future for Virgo? Seven of Cups. One thing I see happening for you, Virgo, is like you're getting very clear. Your head's not in the clouds anymore. I feel the fog is starting to lift. Like you're getting very clear about what it is that you want. Some of you are raising your standards here. That could be in your relationships, but that could also just be with yourself too. Let's see, you pulled the Queen of Cups here for your overall energy here. I think a lot of you are just really focusing on yourself at this time. You know, the Queen of Cups is about nurturing yourself. Focusing on rooting yourself spiritually and emotionally. And also too, you're holding a lot of space, I feel, for people at this time, Virgo, the Queen of Cups. Like Queen of Cups is your ability to be able to hold space emotionally, spiritually for others. So you could be like caretaking for others or just in that nurturing space. But I think too, with this Queen of Swords, there's something in your like going on currently to where you're getting more clear on. And I'm going to say this, if you want, like, don't be afraid to ask here, Virgo. Like sometimes the Queen of Swords is about communication, like what you want. You don't have to be demanding, but it's more so about being clear about what you want and communicating. But I think also too, you're just getting clear in general on what you're willing to emotionally accept and not accept. You have the Two of Pentacles here in your challenge. I think this connects to that South Node card that you pulled that says, don't let your past hold you back. Because the Two of Pentacles is about adjustments and changes. And sometimes when it's in the challenge, it's like we're having a hard time finding balance with the changes going on in our life. It's like we're doing everything that we need to do to adjust. But at the same time, there's not a consistent rhythm. It can just feel like up one minute, down the next, right? Like It's just not consistent. You pulled the Seven of Cups here in the future. You have some options and choices at your disposal. Let's see what that's about. Clarify this Seven of Cups in the future. You pulled the Three of Wands here. Clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. You pulled the Five of... Yeah, I think you're a bit emotionally frustrated at this time. There's some frustration here. Some of you Virgos are holding space and you're sort of parenting other people at this time while probably also going through your own shit. Yeah. You have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Swords in your current energy. Yeah, I mean, this is you. I think you're getting real with yourself emotionally. And again, when it comes to other people and situations here, it's like what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate here. And you're getting yourself right emotionally and clear. And so you're not trying to let anything else ruin that. Yeah, the challenge, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles here. Things may feel stuck or a little bit stagnant, or you're making adjustments at this time when it comes to like work, career, and money and stuff like that, trying to progress things. If you're feeling stuck in the same old routine and you're ready to shake things up, specifically with that South Node card, I feel you're being encouraged here to open up to the newer visions and dreams here that you have. And I know that may sound corny, right? But with that North Node being in Pisces, remember, the North Node in Pisces is opposing you. It's like you're learning how to yield more and become more idealistic and dreamy in a way, and having to kind of go with the flow and like listen to the more intuitive side of yourself. And that would be the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. In regards to what you want to explore in the future. So if there's newer, I'm the way I'm getting this, Virgo, whatever you're, like, whether it's downloads or whether it's, that would be like you having these conversations of, oh, that would be nice, but I don't know, right? I think you need to open yourself up to that. Also, whatever it is that you're waiting on at this time, I do see it coming in here. What the hell is this about? The Strength card. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this could be an opportunity, like I was feeling, like some type of opportunity coming your way here in the future. But also too, I wouldn't settle as well. If there's some type of opportunity here for you that's newer and maybe you're kind of debating it or maybe you're letting it develop, I would be open to this new thing here. Specifically if you're tired of being like in the same, doing the same old. Some of you, there could be some travels here on the horizon as well. All right, so that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see. Libras. What do we got? All right, last shuffle. Here we go. And that Seven of Cups really wants to come out. Let's see. Pull the Ace of Cups here for the overall energy. Some of your challenge at this time could be relocation, moving, things connected with family, your home life. Clarify this Five of Swords. King of Pentacles here. I see some of y'all possibly quitting a job. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. Some of y'all may be quitting a job, or I'm gonna come back to that here in a second. But I think your main focus right now, Ace of Cups, and for the overall energy in the current energy is Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are looking for that feeling of like home, like like wanting like comfort. I think the overall energy right now is like you're trying to prioritize right now what's going to make you emotionally and spiritually happy or fulfilled. Anna, you almost did it today. You may quit in the future. I think here with the World card being in your challenge, there's something here about, of course, the World card is about chapters and cycles closing. I know it's very broad, but I'll get more specific. I think here with the World card being in your challenge, it feels to me like something about moving or relocating or transition, right? Like closing a cycle and beginning a new one with what you're doing right now. And the Ten of Pentacles does point to stability in the home, your personal life, family, career, work, and how that's all integrated and intertwined. You have the Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. Either there's going to be adjustments you're going to be doing in regards to your work and your career, or changes here coming up in regards, like changes in work and career. Some of you maybe it is quitting a job or doing something different in regards to work. But it all comes back to this World card. What is this World card? Clarify the World card. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can signify traveling and moving. For some of you, this is a move. Or that's the challenge, right? Like a move, relocation, or it could just be the beginning of a new chapter, new cycle, right? The World card is like something that almost needs to close out so this Ace of Cups can return, so you can find that spiritual and emotional fulfillment. I'm hearing comfort and home, or just comfort. I mean, you got, well, if you're a Libra rising, you got Jupiter in your 10th. Anyway, I'll come back to that in a second. Hold on. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Pull the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been a fucking struggle. Five of Pentacles is the fucking struggle. Also, too, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. If this is work and stuff, maybe it has to do with money. Like you're not getting paid enough, or you want more. Or maybe it doesn't even really matter about the money. It's just more so of finding also the spiritual alignment, the emotional fulfillment, emotional alignment. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Sun card here. I think you're enjoying your life at this time still. What is the outcome for Libra? Two of Swords. And you pulled the King of Wands here. I think things will be all right. I don't really get that there's anything to be worried about or anything like that. Because I see you being able to put something to rest here, but that Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the King of Wands is you feeling like you're back and confident about things and you're in your authority, right? What is this about? Strength card. Some of you could be visiting family very soon as well. This may not make sense right now. Let's see here. Pull this debilitated card. It says discomfort. Yeah, I mean, it's been uncomfortable for you. So you're making these major adjustments here, I feel, coming up, Libra. Give me one more. Pull this Wisdom card here. Like, you already know what to do. I think this is just about doing it. That's my dog. But there's something about you, some of y'all quitting a job, relocating, they're gonna be moving, things with home, your house, living situation, family. But I see you, this is also, you can find that Ace of Cups, you can find that emotional comfort and security is what it feels like to me with that Five of Pentacles. I think you've been missing things as well. It's like you're missing the feeling of something. So you could be returning back to what that is. But I think it all plays out for you in a good way. Two of Swords, King of Wands. You'll be able to close out the World card here and find like your confidence and really feel like you're, back in your authority and not feeling like things have control over you, if that makes sense. Circumstances, right? Feeling like circumstances have control over you. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Let's start first with this. What we got for the Scorpios? You pulled this trine sextile symbiosis here. All right, Scorpio, let's see. I am back doing lives again. Good vibes, princess. I remember you. All right. Scorpio. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles, Scorpio. What is your current energy? The Justice card. Isn't that funny? Let's see. What is the challenge? I'll tell you why in a sec. Challenge is the Knight of Wands. Future position is the Temperance. You know what I see here for you, Scorpio? A lot more, I know this, you're gonna be like balance. Balance also, I don't need balance, I need intensity. No, I do see a lot more balance here in your life, but it's almost balance that you've been needing. Because a lot of you, I feel, Scorpio, have been, like the scale has been tipped way to one side. And so now these scales are being recalibrated here. And I do feel like you're going to be finding a lot more peace and a lot more happiness and a lot more harmony in your life and a lot more fulfillment. There's something coming up here as well, particularly in regards to something healing with this Temperance card. I'm going to have to clarify and get more on that. Let's just jump into your cards. But you did pull the Ten of Pentacles here for the overall energy here. So there's a big focus on your home life at this time. Could be work and career and how that's tied to your home life. Could be like your purpose, your mission, like what you're trying to create, legacy. Also, Ten of Pentacles just literally can just be like your home life and stuff like that. Family. You have the Justice card here in your current energy at this time. It's like you're correcting things I'm going to clarify this Justice card. The reason why I said it was funny or something was funny is because right now your ruling planet Mars is in the sign of Libra and the Justice card is Libra. So Scorpios are having to, I'm going to clarify first before I say something. Ten of Swords, yeah. Like the Justice card, Libra energy, specifically the Justice card is about discernment and making the best choices that are going to keep the scales in your life balanced. Whatever that is, right? This could be you need to do things for yourself, or maybe it's doing things for other people. Maybe it's a combination of both. But I see you here. Some of you are about to really this is what I get here for you, Scorpio. A past experience about something here, like something you learned about from the past, is about to be your key here for you for this future thing. This may not make sense right now. But yeah, I think you're also at the same time letting go of things, ending things. And I think some of you Scorpios here as well, is like you're starting to get really honest with yourself. And you're making the adjustments and the decisions and the judgments here, so that way you can bring back in the balance of things, or bring balance to things, bring fairness to things. Hell, even bring justice to things. Let's see, clarify the Ten of Pentacles here for the overall energy for Scorpio. You pulled the Four of Cups here. You know what song just came to my mind, Scorpio? Yeah, I remember that old song. It was like, I'm in the house bored, and I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. I feel like that's been y'all, Scorpio, for a while. But yeah, I think Scorpios, you're just looking for more excitement. Hold on, give me clarify this Knight of Wands. You pulled the Hangman. Also at this time, I feel like you could be in between worlds at this time. You don't feel as settled as you would like to feel settled. But I think here with the Justice card, Ten of Swords, is like you're making those corrections so that way you can bring back the balance into things here. Some of you, if there's something on hold here, be patient. It will unfold in the way in which you're wanting. It's just going to take some time. Knight of Wands is impatience. The Hangman is when something's delayed. So if there's something that's been delayed, or you're having to adjust things or correct things here, it's going to pay off here. Let's see. Clarify the Temperance. Clarify the Temperance here. You pulled the High Priestess. Give me one more. And you pulled the Ace of Wands here. All right, we're going to have to go pretty deep with this, but Scorpios like the deepness, right? So I think here with the Temperance and the High Priestess being here in your future, some of you are going to be learning a new skill or something about this is just what I'm getting, Scorpio. You may be finding in your clairvoyant abilities like peaking extremely hard. I know that's way out there, but I would listen to like your intuition. I would pay attention to your dreams specifically at this time, Scorpio. There's going to be something in regards to something you're going to be creating here in the future, and it's very spiritual in nature. And I think this is going to be something here that you're going to be doing in the future that brings back in the excitement and the passion. That brings back in the excitement and the passion here, because I almost kind of get that's sort of been missing in a way here. And yeah, it's like you've been in your old routine and schedule and stuff like that. But I think you're getting real with yourself and being like, okay, this is what I need to adjust. This is what I need to do here. So that way you can bring it back in that, like the passion. You did pull this. Can y'all hear my dog? He's like dreaming. He's like tripping out. You pulled this trine sextile card. It says symbiosis. This is all about opportunities aligning here for you. So there's going to be the natural timing of things is going to come together here for you. The timing of something will come together in a harmonious way with that Temperance card, because that's also what a trine is. But then there'll also be opportunity here to create based off the timing of something. So all you have to do is just be prepared. All you have to do is just be prepared. You don't have to force things. That Justice card being here in your current energy and the Ten of Swords, like, okay, yeah, make the adjustments. Move forward with diplomacy intact, but something's going to unfold here for you. And there's a bigger picture of something unfolding here for you, and you'll see it. You may not see it now with that Hangman being in the challenge, because it's a bit disorienting right now, where it's just not as clear. It's probably foggy a bit, but it will, like, something here is going to unfold here for you. And all you have to do is just be prepared for it, and let yourself, if you want, because this is also about you being receptive and letting yourself receive it too. So you could block it with this Four of Cups being here for the overall energy. So just be aware of that. What is this about? Because I feel like this is so fucking, like, it's too fucking broad. Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is timing, an opportunity, and Six of Pentacles is something here that's going to be paying off here for you. So just, I'm telling you, just be patient. Some of you could be like an increase in money or an opportunity or even help or just like getting your needs met or getting something here that you've been wanting, energy and time you've been putting into. All right. Let's do Sag. Sagittarius. Where are we at? An hour and 11 minutes. If you haven't hit that like button yet, be sure to hit that like button so we can get this video circulating, get it boosted in the algorithm. Let's see, Sag. Or if you just want to be kind and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Sagittarius, what do we got? Eight of Pentacles. Sagittariuses are embracing the grind here. Yeah, y'all got ambitions and goals on y'all's mind. Embracing the grind. Challenge, King of Swords. Two of Wands here. I see future plans moving forward here for you, Sag. Yeah. Oh yeah, something turns out real good here. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Damn. Eight of Pentacles is your overall energy. Then you have the Eight of Wands in your current energy. Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. So there's things here that you're feeling excited about, that you're aiming at. Eight of Pentacles is putting the work behind it, right? Sagittarius ain't playing around. Y'all got big goals, huh? You have the King of Swords in your challenge at this time. I think for you here, I'm going to be real with you, Sagittarius. Like the Eight of Wands is when you do have like that positivity and you have that upliftment behind you and that belief behind you. The Eight of Pentacles is the practical work that's required for you to hit those goals or accomplish those goals. And the King of Swords is about, you already know what to do. You just have to do it. It's just doing the work. Like, I think that's the hardest thing, is like to ignore distraction or to not get caught up in distraction and just do the work. Specifically, if you're really excited about something or if you're really wanting to accomplish something here, or if you just, whatever it is that you're striving toward, Eight of Wands. Some of y'all, there are travels here for you. You could be in the midst of traveling while you're working, or there could be travels here. Two of Wands, though, there's future plans I feel you're moving forward with, or you're being encouraged to move forward with your future plans, specifically with the King of Swords in the challenge. Like Two of Wands is point A to point B. What do you want? Go in that direction. Ten of Cups is the outcome position, so I think you'll be happy with this. I'm going to pull your you pulled this dignified card. It says strength here. Yep. That sun is dignified in Leo right now. And it's in your 9th house of travels, moving, learning. It's also something about faith here as well. Like some of you could be finding this deeper faith at this time. Anyways, let's clarify your read here. But the strength, I think you're, clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You pull the King of Cups here. Yeah, King of Cups is about devoting yourself to your mission and to your work. Right, King of Cups is this devotion. It's very spiritual in nature, like this read. So like when you devote, like work, like there's a spiritual devotion to work. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, I know that just resonated very hard. Like the spiritual devotion to your work, even when it doesn't seem like it's working, it's like you're still devoted to the work. Because all work works. It either works for you or works on you. Clarify the Eight of Wands in your current energy. You have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, I mean, you got the positive emotional energy flowing through Pisces, or Sag. Some of y'all could be Pisces. Clarify this King of Swords here. Seven of Swords, strategy and tactics. I would stay away from manipulation. I think you have to move forward with diplomacy and tact. That's Mars and Libra. I'm just saying, but this is about strategy and tactics. So like, for instance, the Seven of Swords can be the game plan. What's your game plan? So you could be revising it, or maybe it's like you're having to get more clear on it. Or maybe you already have it, right, with the King of Swords. It's just like you have to move with it. Clarify the Two of Wands in the future. You pulled the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, you'll get the clear knowing of something here in the future, and you'll have clear sight, clear direction of where you're going and the direction of something. Yep, I fucking knew it. Some of you may have Saturn and Sag. You have the Ten of Wands, because that's the Ten of Wands, and then you have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups here. This, whatever it is that you're devoting your time, your energy, and your attention to, that you truly love, and it's like you want. Like, some of you have really big goals here. So it's like, this is your vision. I feel you, Sag. I feel you. I think this Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, though, it's Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. So it's maintaining the responsibility of what you believe in, right? And that always comes with commitments and discipline, but it's worth it in the end. Ten of Cups, but it's about the devotion to it. Like, you'll know, like, if something's not for you, it's like you just won't feel passionate about it. But I think whatever this is, you're definitely very passionate about. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. All right, let's do Capricorn. Some of you, there could be a move on the horizon as well, or travels. I think I already said that, though, didn't I? Yeah. All right, let's do Capricorn. I just checked my chart, and I do have Saturn and Sagittarius, yeah. That's not going to be for everybody, and it doesn't really matter if you do or not, but it could just be a confirmation. Oh, why did I? Okay. Capricorn, you pull this Pulse Athena card. It says think. Pulse Athena is all about creative strategy. So you're having to think creatively here, organize and structure things. That's so Capricorn. Let's see. Oh shit. All right, Capricorn, I see what's going on. Capricorn, whatever is the past, let it be the past. I feel like you're way too... I'm going to come back to that in a second, but the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune in your current energy, you miss 100% of the chances you don't take, right? Y'all know what I'm saying. I feel like this is the perfect time, perfect moment, perfect opportunity here to let go of something. But it's not even a loss. You may think it's a loss, Three of Swords, for the overall energy. You're not happy with something. You feel like something is unfair. But why do I feel, though, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card is like encouraging you here to jump into new experiences, to take a leap of faith, to take chances here. Because you, right now with that Three of Swords being the overall energy, yes, it could be a card of heartbreak, so maybe it is heartbreak. But it's just disappointed in reality itself, like your current reality or the current reality of a situation. And it's caused more suffering than it's caused happiness, if you want to say. But I think, like, One sec. Clarify this Three of Swords. You have the Hierophant here. Damn. Yeah, this could be like a breakup. Some of y'all's divorced, Three of Swords, the Hierophant. Or you could be getting out of something that you were once committed to. Like, it could be, I don't know, like something in regards to work or something else. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, but there was some type of commitment there with it. You may feel like something was unfair or something's unjust here. And so your current energy at this time is like telling you to like do something new or to move on from it or to disconnect from it. In a way, anything that has happened, it's to liberate you here, Capricorn. Clarify this Knight of Cups here in the future. Some of y'all, this is a move, relocation. Knight of Cups, the Chariot. Whatever, if you've had any type of setback, some of y'all, this is just maybe you seeing the injustice of something or just the unfairness of something, and it's like you're stepping in or something like that. Whatever it is, it will be overcome here with the Knight of Cups and the Chariot here. The Chariot is about triumph. But I feel you're also being really encouraged here to be vulnerable, right? The Knight of Cups is like you have to be vulnerable and allow yourself to yield to the bigger picture of what your intuition is telling you to do. But you have to take a chance with that Wheel of Fortune in the Fool card. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Pull the Page of Pentacles here in the challenge. I see some of you Capricorns not forcing something to work. It's like you're just letting it go. And in fact, I think here, I also think here too, you're trying to overcome something. So like with this Pulse Athena card, it's like you're getting creative in regards to restructuring things or coming up with a plan here. What the fuck is this? You pull this a time to give rather than take here. Maybe some of y'all are being taken advantage of. And so you're putting yourself first. Whatever you've been trying to force to work that hasn't been working, what is your advice? The Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more. The Death card. Yeah. I think it's about creating something new and making space for something new. Like whatever has withered away or that has been slowly decaying over time. It's not just looking at it as a loss. This could actually be like what fertilizes the new thing. But I think it's like you have to like jump into the new thing or move into the new energy here. This won't last for, like, this won't be in your energy for very long, I think, here with this Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Like, you'll be able to move forward and get over this pretty quickly. But yeah, I wouldn't waste your time on something that is not working. I wouldn't waste your time on it. All right, let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. Once I get to Pisces, or once I'm done with Pisces, I'll do the super chat questions. Let's see here. You pulled this adventures card here, Aquarius. So you got an adventure unfolding or what? Let's see. Some of y'all are craving more adventure, or there's adventure coming up. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart. Let's see here. Ooh. Did I spook you, Aquarius? Hold on. What's going on? You pulled the Moon card for the overall energy. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see what's going on. I feel like I'll just get straight to it. You pulled the Moon, Five of Cups. The Moon's the overall energy. The Five of Cups is in your challenge. And then you have the Death card in the future. You're letting go of something here. Like something's ending, or it's already ended. It's like some of y'all could be grieving this or still processing this emotionally. I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't suppress like what you're feeling. I'm not saying that because you're an Aquarius and you can just disconnect from your emotions. But I think, when we go into this Virgo season, if if you're not on top of this, I would process whatever it is that you need to process here. But there is something here about like some type of ending here, like that you're going through at this time. And right now you're in a period of uncertainty and you're feeling that energy of loss. You know what I'm talking about? It's the energy of like loss. Something that you are emotionally attached to or that was once attached to you. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be anything here. But there's something here about you having to yield and trust in the divine timing and let things naturally reveal itself, which is like the hardest thing to do when you're going through a Five of Cups, because that desire for what was is not there. And it could be like the illusion of the past that keeps you in the past with the Moon card. But why, even with the King of Wands though, in your current energy, it's like you're focusing on, well, I'm going to clarify this King of Wands. Some of you have fire in your chart. Some of y'all got fire in y'all's chart. Hold on. Yeah, I think right now you're channeling all this energy into your work and your career, business, right? King of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles. Shit. Clarify the Moon. You pulled the High Priestess. Oh, shit. Clarify the Five of Cups as your advice. Ten of Pentacles here. Damn, Aquarius. What the fuck happened? Some of y'all were betrayed or something like that? Or something about betrayal? Don't worry, Mars and Libra will correct that shit. You ain't gotta do nothing. You have the Moon card, High Priestess, for your overall energy. Some of y'all could be intuitives and psychics here as well. It's like intuitively you know something. That's what I'm picking up, Aquarius. Like intuitively you know something. Or you're tuning into something here. Well, I'm glad it's not your read and walk. Yeah. I think you're ending something. Death card, Three of Swords, like something's ending here. If it hasn't ended already, I think it has though. Intuitively, it's like you. Now, some of y'all, something has ended, or there's been some type of ending here. And it's been a bit difficult here. So I just see a lot of you just working here. And in fact, some of you have so many responsibilities that you're like, I have no choice but to work. But, if you need time to process this, I would take that time to do it. I think, yeah. What the hell was this about? Pull this 11th house card. It says community. Some of y'all could like community, or 11th house also deals with friends and shit. You pulled this show the world the real you. This past full moon must have fucked y'all up, Aquarius. Yeah, I think a lot of you're keeping a lot of things to yourself at this time while you're processing something. It's like you letting go of something. I see a lot of you Aquarius is just focusing on your work and stuff like that. Now there could be, what's coming up for Aquarius? Like what about this situation? Y'all will get the truth about something. Yeah, you'll get it. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. I don't know what the hell this is. But I think I'll answer the super chat questions once I get done with Pisces. But yeah, I think you'll get clarity on whatever this is, and you'll be putting an end to something or ending something here. So if you're confused, the moon card High Priestess, you'll get clarity. It could be around the lunar eclipse that we're having. Damn, Aquarius, what's something positive here before I go to Pisces? What do you got coming up that's positive? Like, is there anything positive for Aquarius? Pull this, don't let your past hold you back. So this is, I'm telling you, this, whatever this is supposed to not be in your life, or whatever this was. It's like a learning lesson here, which I know is probably not what you want to hear, but I don't think it was meant to serve your highest spiritual purpose. And like, there's some dark energy on this shit. I don't know what the hell I don't know what that's about. All right, let's go to Pisces. Liar. Pisces. Then I'll answer super chat questions. You pulled this look at the bigger picture. You pulled this full moon in Sagittarius here. Actually, give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta do something. I'm sorry, Pisces. I know you've been patient, but hold on. One second. All right, Pisces. Yeah. What in the world? I'm sorry, Pisces. Give me a second. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Is it me or is it cut off on YouTube? Give me 1 second. I don't know why. Oh shit. 1 second. I don't know why it's been cut off like that. Anyways. Alright. Pisces. Look at the bigger picture, Pisces. Let's see. 10 of Cups here. Pisces. 6 of Pentacles. Hangman. Knight of Swords. Okay. Wait, what is this? Full card here. Pisces, I would be open to the possibilities here. You pulled this look at the bigger picture here. So whatever it is that you're ideally wanting for yourself, 10 of Cups being here for the overall energy, what's going to make you happy and what spiritually is emotionally fulfilling for you, it can happen for you. If you're in you have the Hangman here in your challenge, but you have the Full card as your advice. If you're in the middle, like the Hangman is in the void when you're in between two worlds. So if you're kind of in the void, or if you're waiting, or if something's delayed, or maybe you're delaying something here, the Full card as your advice is saying, for one, be open to the possibilities, but also the Full card is about taking chances. And that's what I see you doing here with the Knight of Swords in the future position. So you're taking decisive action here on something and moving forward with something. Also, too, with the Six of Pentacles in your current energy at this time, you could be getting something or receiving something here coming up. This could be money or something here helping you. What is the Six of Pentacles? Clarify that. Three of Cups here. Yeah, you're getting like help and support here, or there's a lot of help and support around you at this time. Clarify the Ten of Cups here for the overall energy. Some of you are being very nurturing toward other people too. This could be like groups, communities. You pull the Queen of Wands here for the Ten of Cups for the overall energy here. Pisces, I would follow your heart, listen to your intuition, and allow yourself to be happy and move in the direction of your happiness. It just, even, let's clarify the Hangman. Let's see. You pulled the Death card and the World card because you've been closing out major chapters and cycles. And it's like, yeah, maybe you're in between worlds at this time. But the Fool card is telling you to leap into the new. Clarify this Fool card. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying your life, allowing yourself to enjoy your life. You may be like the challenge for you at this time, Death card, World card, the Hangman. Like there's chapters here that you're closing, cycles here that you're closing. You could fill in between at this time. You don't have all the answers. But I think that's where like Pisces like functions the best. I think here with this look at the bigger picture, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups here. Still enjoying your life here, having fun, connecting with others. What is this Knight of Swords here in the future? Four of Pentacles here. Four of Cups here. Yeah, there's something here. I feel like whatever it is that you want, you can actually have. Pisces, Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is when you get what it is that you want, right? It's like you obtain what it is that you want. And you're in that position to get what you want with that Knight of Swords. And so I see you being super decisive here about what you want and then going for what it is that you want. So I would take chances here and be open to the possibilities. Your message was really straight to the point. Let's see. You pulled this Surrender to the Divine here. I think that's your challenge right now. It's like yielding to seeing what the bigger picture is, but also enjoying the moment and where you're at and having fun and enjoying your life. There's something here coming up though. Knight of Swords could be coming pretty quickly as if it hasn't come yet. Or this could be you acting decisive in the future pretty quickly to get something. What is this? This could be some type of opportunity. It could be with your work, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Excuse me. The Hierophant, Nine of Swords. Something you've been stressed about, worrying about. I think it turns out a lot better than you expect. You may find an opportunity to. Or find something here that you need for yourself to help you do what you want. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, in your reading. That was a great reading. I think you may have had the best reading here, Pisces. All right. Super chat questions. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the super chat questions, y'all. I appreciate everyone. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the super chat questions. I'll probably be live again soon, so be sure to turn on your notifications if you don't want to miss a live. But let's go ahead and transition here. All right, Jennifer, we'll start first with Jennifer. Hi, Austin. Next Friday is my last day at work. Then I relocate from San Francisco to San Diego to go to school. Will I find another full-time job soon that will accommodate a flexible schedule? All right, let's see, Jennifer. Yeah, my personal reads are open. They're always open. Let's see. What do we got for Jennifer? Two of Wands. Yeah, you will. Two of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You'll find a full-time job. Yeah. And I feel like the move will be successful as well, the relocation. Two of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Oh, I pulled you 3 cards. Oh, yeah, that was supposed to pull you 3 cards. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles will be like the full-time job. So, yes. I think the answer to your question is yes. Xavier, I'm a Capricorn. Is Pluto out of my sign completely because it's been rough? Pluto's been out of Capricorn for a while. Well, let's see what we got here for you. King of Swords. And you have the 7 of Pentacles here. Yeah, Pluto's been out of Capricorn for a while. I think I'm gonna keep it real with you, Xavier. I think here, like this, I picked up intuitively, like this could be over analyzing things. Like King of Swords wants to do. It's all about executing on the task that needs to be done. But the 7 of Pentacles is a card of analysis to where it's like we know what we need to do, but maybe we're overthinking it or we're over analyzing things. But yeah, Pluto's been out of Capricorn here for a while. You're moving into a better energy anyways with the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. I think you need to remain focused and concentrated on what you're trying to cultivate and grow and what you're trying to build here. Because the 7 of Pentacles says it's endurance and things take time to develop, so it may take longer than you expect. But nonetheless, if you stick with it and stay focused on it, it'll happen here for you. All right, let's do, oh shit, who's this? Let's do Kristen. That's what we got, Kristen. Why is it doing that? Oh my God. Kristen. Kristen. What do we got for Kristen here? The hair font. Why can't I see if, hold on. Oh, okay, one sec. Oh, wait, let me take this off. One second, Kristen. I'm a Capricorn with Scorpio moon doing family business and using my credit and money for their properties. Guides as to redirect my energy back to being a clinical counselor. Children. Yeah, don't give up on what you're doing here. Like, don't give up on what you're doing. The reason why I say that is because you have the Tower and the Challenge, but then you have the 10 of Wands as your advice. Like, sometimes the 10 of Wands can signify, like, we have the option to drop responsibilities if we want. Maybe we have to make adjustments. We have to change some things, but ultimately it's like sticking with the responsibilities or the obligations or commitments that are going to help us achieve what we want. So it's about sticking to it. Because I can see with that 7 of Pentacles in the hair font, you know, you've been analyzing the situation in regards to like the business and stuff like that, specifically with that hair font and 7 of Pentacles. So like whatever it is that like your bigger goal here that you have for yourself, like don't give up on what that is. Because you have this 2 of Cups here in the future position. So something will turn out successful here for you. It would also feel a lot more like nourishing for you or more connected, like in alignment with that 2 of Cups. So yeah, I would listen to your intuition on that. And let me see, your question is kind of confusing. Does that answer your question, Kristen? Please let me know. I feel for, oh, okay, I feel for you. Okay. Yeah, I kind of do get something about that. Like, to stick with what you're doing. Clarify. Oh, I can't. Like, I would be more patient, but always listen to your intuition. But I would be more patient because things could get better here. But if you're feeling like you need to shift and pivot, then do that. But I do get something with the Ten of Wands as the advice is like sticking to like what you're doing for a little bit longer or something like that. But I do get, Two of Cups is that very nurturing energy, right? Like counseling and stuff like that. So I do see that also here for you in the future. Does that make sense? Let me know. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, let's do. Yeah, like more patient. I would be more patient with the situation. Yeah. All right, Vanessa Chang. Just want to know what the future holds for my love life, on and off with a Gemini for over 5 years, and I'm over it. Besides the fact that we fit together in a lot of ways, but also don't in a lot of ways. Can you tell me for Vanessa, please? Can you tell me for Vanessa? Wait, did I skip somebody? Hold on, man. Mystic, my bad. I'll come back to you in a second, Vanessa. Mystic. What are SNH's true feelings for me now and their intention for reconciliation? Let's see. What are their true feelings for me now and their intention for reconciliation? What is the overall energy here for Mystic 226? What is the overall energy here for Mystic? Pull the Temperance card. Temperance is a card of reconciliation. It's like balancing out the extremes. But it requires like patience with the situation. So let's see. What is their current energy? What is the current energy? 4 Wands. Challenge. And what can you tell me in regards to the future? 4 Cups here. What is the outcome here? I still feel they're kind of a bit lost here. Like they're still, I think this situation may need some time to develop. I'm gonna be real with you. What are true feelings for me now and their intentions for reconciliation? So this person is open to the idea of reconciling, but I don't think this person is open to the idea of commitment or anything serious. And I say that because the 4 Wands is in their current energy. It's like I think they may want to kind of be open. Like they may even be dating. I don't think they're dating someone else. Or maybe they're entertaining other people. I'm not sure. But I think that if you're patient with the situation, this is what I get. I think I would be patient with the situation, maybe give it a little bit more time. I think this person has the idea of being open with you and reconciling things. But I feel because the Knight of Wands is here in the challenge and the 4 Cups is here in the future position, that if it's rushed or if it's forced or if it's whatever it is, it's like you're going to push this person away. The 2 of Wands is the outcome position. That Temperance 4 Wands, there is something here about reconciliation being able to happen, but it feels to me it's a timing thing. Like it maybe needs more time. Like if we try to force things or rush things or try to move things, trying to go faster than what they want for their pace, then I feel it's not gonna happen. I think they do have feelings here for you, but I pick up like the emotional part is missing. Like like they're interested in you, the idea of it, but it hasn't gotten to that point emotionally to where they've, you know, they want to receive it emotionally fully. Does that make sense? That's where this person's at. But I think with time, the temperance, I'm not telling you to put your life on hold either. Like, don't fucking put your life on hold for anybody. Like, with this temperance being here, it's like, continue to move on with your life. Because you know, you just don't want to sit around waiting with the Four of Cups. Does that make sense? So if I had to say like what their true feelings and intentions are, I think the feeling part is almost in a way kind of not there, but they think about reconciliation and entertaining it again. But a part of them wants to sort of not take things serious, or doesn't want anything serious, wants to have more freedom and be in that energy of freedom and not the heaviness of things. I think also too, that if you try to force things, they're not going to be ready. So it's like you intuitively, I feel, know what the answer to do is. It's just whether or not you listen to that, because it may take time. Does that make sense? I'm going to switch over. Hold on. But I do feel things could be reconciled between you two, but I think it's a timing thing. I'm going to be real with you. You got the Two of Wands and the outcome, temperance for the overall. So it's like it can be reconciled. But I don't know if it's there yet, if that makes sense. All right, let's do Vanessa. Give me 1 second, Vanessa. 1 sec. I'm going to get to everybody, don't worry. Why does this keep doing that? All right. All right, Vanessa. Just want to know what the future holds for my love life, on and off with a gym for over 5 years. And I'm over it, besides the fact that we fit together in a lot of ways, but also don't in a lot of ways. All right, let's see, Vanessa. I'm doing your reading right now. You know, just to be real with you, I don't see, I'm just being real. Like I don't see anything major happening here. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I mainly see you focus on like work, your own priorities. Work in your own priorities, your personal life. But I don't really see much in regards to love. 7 of Swords, I feel like you may be entertaining this Gemini for a little bit longer. I mean, you always have the free will to not. But I think for the most part, you're I kind of see you being kind of reserved when it comes to love. Like you're just kind of focusing on like work, career, and your priorities. I kind of see you avoiding it. Can I be real? I think with the 7 of Swords is, I don't know if you're just not being serious about it. Like there's something here I feel with that Gemini about commitment, and I think, I don't know who's giving who the runaround, whether it's you or the other person, but I think you may actually end up committed with this Gemini down the line. You're probably going to hate me for saying that. There's going to be a weird loop when it comes to the future with things. What the fuck is that? So that's what I get. I don't see nothing serious or committed. I kind of see you still dancing with this Gemini. I think, you know, it could be next year. I feel like next year is the year for love. Like, I think from now until March of next year it's gonna look, it's just not gonna happen yet. I hate to say that shit, but that's just what I feel, just astrologically looking at things. But I could be wrong, you know. Yeah, I kind of do get a player energy, but it's not like player energy. It's just more so of, because there's nothing else out there, Seven of Swords. That's what it feels like. Like, it feels like that energy of, well, I can talk to this person, I can talk to that person. Or maybe, like, I'm not saying nothing can happen from that, but I think for your situation, that's kind of what I feel from the person you're dealing with. All right. So I hope that helped. Let's do Julia. Julia, does my long-term future lie with Libra, with Gemini, or alone? All right, let's see. Who's the one you have the most history with? It's the one you got more history with. That's that one. The World card, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. The World card, timelines, events, recollection of events. Six of Cups is the past, history, intimacy. So I think it's the one you have more history with. That's the one I get. Julia. It's the one you have more history with. I don't know if it'll last between you two. I don't know. I'm you know, you got free will at the end of the day, but it's I think it may be the Libra. That Gemini though is stressed. That Nine of Swords. I don't know who they fucking stressed though about something. You know what, I kind of feel you'll eventually move on from both of them. But I think between you and that Libra, I don't think it's done. There's something there that it feels karmic. But when I say karmic, it doesn't necessarily mean bad, but there's something there. So that's what I get. All right, let's do Nourish, or Nourish. I always forget how to say your name. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. What's the guidance for me at this time? Thank you, Sarah. Ten of Wands. Full card. Oh wait, Julia, hold on. I gotta pull you two more cards. What can you tell me about that situation with Julia? The Empress, the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's the Libra, because the Empress is Venus, Libra rules Venus, and the Queen of Swords is very much Libra as well. I mean, it's air, it can be Gemini, but pick up a very strong, like, Venusian energy, which would be like Libra. Okay. All right, Norse here. You pulled the Ten of Wands, the Fool card, Two of Swords here. Six of Cups here. I think you're guidance for you at this time. Full card, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. I would be, this is just what I'm getting. There's something about being practical here. There's something about being practical. So the Fool card is like when you feel like that urge to do something, but the Ten of Wands, Two of Swords is like, okay, I need to first fulfill my obligations, my responsibilities, or hang in there a little bit longer and not make impulsive decisions. So this could be coming up, or some type of like energy you'll be feeling in the future or something like that. And this makes a lot of sense because the sun will square Uranus in like the next few days as we set into this new moon. And so there's going to be like this impulsiveness. And so I think here, like I do sense that you're ready for a change and shakeup, but make sure that you're fulfilling your responsibilities and your obligations here, and that you're not making impulsive decisions, but finishing things or doing things the right way here before you do something new. This may not make sense right now, but I kind of feel like it does. So that's what I got for you, Norse. Also, too, if you're ready to drop some responsibilities, too, and priorities, like allow yourself to do that. You don't have to like sabotage everything, but if things are becoming too heavy and you need to like let go of some things or change some things, I would do it. So that way you can have more balance or feel more harmony. Give me one sec, y'all. I'm gonna be on here for a while. One sec. I don't know why this shit keeps doing that. All right, let's get through these, yeah? All right. Good vibes, Princess. Hi, Austin. I'll be resigning from my job soon. I don't have another job lined up, so I want to see how things will go for me until the end of the year. How will things go for good vibes? Three of Wands. Justice card. I think things will be all right. They'll be all right. Three of Wands, Justice card. Justice card is like doing things from a place of diplomacy and tact and fairness and just being smart and wise with your choices. And the Three of Wands is like things will turn out all right here. But this is about, if you're wanting to make changes for yourself, especially for your future with the Three of Wands, the Justice card is saying like the actions you take now will create ripple effects. So if you're wanting to start to make changes here, I would do it. I don't have another job lined up, so I want to see how things will go for me until the end of the year. I think things will be all right, but you know, I would make the most smartest and wisest choices here for your future with the Three of Wands Justice card, because like your actions will have consequences with the Justice card. So it is about being smart. I mean, I think things will be all right, but I think it's like you're gonna have to be smart with your choices and understand that some things do have consequences. Clarify the galaxy, or not clarify, what is galaxy for galaxy? Hi, Austin. Wondering what/who you see for me in love. All right, what can you tell me for galaxy? Devil could be a Capricorn or Gemini, Virgo. Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo. Gemini, Capricorn, and Virgo. I'll be aware of like a toxic energy here as well. Make sure people, whoever you meet next or whatever, make sure they have the right intentions. I'm not saying that this person's going to be a bad person, but, you know, the Magician Devil card can be an energy of manipulation, or they're not fully being transparent with their intentions. So I'll just be aware of that. But, you know, don't be paranoid. I just think it's just about just having awareness. All right. CG Blunt, when will my house that's on the market sell? What can you tell me for CG Blunt? I got to get through these, y'all. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yeah. When will my house that's on the market sell? Let's see. What can you tell me for CG? The Tower. Lovers. Ten of Wands. High Priestess. Eight of Swords here. I feel like it could be going into next year. It's going to take a little bit longer than I think you expect. Ten of Wands, High Priestess here. Eight of Swords. It could be going into next year with that Tower and the Lovers. Late of next year. Could be like the end of December. Ten of Wands is third decan of Sagittarius season, so that would be around Christmas, basically, going into next year. So that's what it feels to me from it. I think you're gonna have people interested in your house, but for some reason it's gonna fall through the Tower, you know, being here. So maybe there's gonna be some opportunities, but for some reason it doesn't stick or go through or something like that. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I think it could be going in the next year. So I hope that helps, CG. Good Vibes Princess. I want to understand my ex's feelings for me. He's currently dating right now, though. But is there a possibility for reconciling? All right, what can you tell me for Good Vibes? Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Is there a possibility for reconciling? I think so. I think, though, you would be breadcrumbed. You would be breadcrumbed. I don't think this person would give you all they wouldn't invest fully into it. I get, though, but that could just be at first. I do think here, though, that there is a possibility of reconciliation, but I think this person's also going to continue dating people or continue dating that person, and so you could be talking to two people, right? You and that other person. I think he would breadcrumb you for some reason. Like, he wouldn't give you he wouldn't give you what you fully want. At least not at first. I don't know if he, like, the feelings wise, I don't know if he has feelings, but as far as for him to have something else, I feel like that's why he would entertain it. Or that's why they would entertain it. All right, let's do Cam here. Cam, what guidance does Spirit have for me in this urgent financial movement as I close old career and survival cycles? Can you tell me for Cam here? Yeah, I think you're kind of going through quite, it feels very disorienting probably for you at this time. Like, the Hangman deals with suspension, being in between two worlds, being in the fog of everything. It's hard to see, and it's like you're having to yield and like let go, but also it's like letting go of the things that you can't control and focus on the things that you can control. And so with the Queen of Pentacles, it's about still attending to like your stability and being resourceful. So attending to your stability, being resourceful. Yes, create new space for new things to come in with the Hangman. Don't stress if you don't have it all figured out. The bigger picture will reveal itself here. But you're going to have to, yeah, like the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. You're going to have to be resourceful. That Devil card is the archetype of Capricorn. Capricorn, yes, it deals with like discipline, but it's also the ability to be realistic, be analytical and objective. And it deals with the negative, so it's more so of being conservative with what you have while you're going through the process of transition. And so that Hangman being here, you know, it could feel a little bit unclear at this time. You will naturally orient to something new. But while you're going through this process of where you feel like you have no control over things, you have to like manage well here is what I get. So I hope that helps, Cam. All right, be sure to put your question in the super chat box. So 630 Moon, I think it's Moonchild, 630 Moonchild. You say you're a Pisces rising. I'm not sure if you had a question, but if you did have a question, be sure to comment it again. All right, B-Rad. Hey, Austin. So I'm working on a platform. It's a lot of work. I want to know if I'm on the right track, if it will go well once launched. Can you tell me for B-Rad, please? Can you tell me for B-Rad? The World card. Yeah, I see you finishing something here. The World card. The Empress. Nine of Wands. Oh, shit, what the hell? I think it will. One sec. I gotta go back to your question. One sec. Hey, Austin. So I'm working on a platform. It's a lot of work. I want to know if I'm on the right track. You are on the right track. I can tell you're exhausted by this. The World card, Nine of Wands is like exhaustion. But you're almost done, or you're getting close to accomplishing what you want. The Empress, yeah, there's success here. I think it'll be successful. You're on the right track. Yep. All right, let's do Eva. Did Zach really forget to pay me, or is he just pretending? Oh, shit. All right, what can you tell me? Did Zach really forget to pay Eva, or is he just pretending? I think he may have genuinely forgot. Four Swords in the Strength card. I think he may have genuinely forgot. You know what I kind of get? I think he forgot, but he remembered before, like, you said anything. That's the vibe I get with this. I don't think there was like any bad intentions or anything like that. Just for some reason, if they are pretending, or if he was pretending, I think it's because there's something else that he's like waiting on or waiting for, or something like that. Maybe he doesn't have the money to pay you back or something. I don't know. But I do kind of get that he kind of did genuinely forget too. So it's a combination of both. I don't think there's any negative intention behind it, but yeah, I think maybe there's a deeper reasoning for why. So I mean, I wouldn't take it personal if I were you. If you're sending a super chat, be sure to put your question in the super chat, because if it's not there, I can't answer it. So 630 Moonchild, I don't know if you had a question. Tracy, if you're just sending super chats for donations, I appreciate that. But if not, you know, be sure to put your question in the chat. You can comment it now, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of let, if you just heard me, be sure to do that right now. I'm gonna give it a second before I go to the next person. One second, y'all. This is just like in the way, you know. All right. All right, Galaxy. Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica here again, dealing with an Aquarius ex. Is it worth rekindling this connection, or is there someone new? Let's see. Is there someone new for Galaxy? Or is there a rekindling here? Is it worth rekindling? I feel like, yeah, if you two could communicate correctly, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, like there has to be truth and clarity. If there's no truth or clarity, then I don't feel like it's worth it. Or if just the communication can't be resolved between you two, then I don't think it's worth it. Is there anyone new? I don't pick up anyone new immediately, no. Okay, let me answer Evan's super chat question. I met a new friend, Daniel. He's been truly kind, generous, and receptive to my feedback. We've had small bumps, but he's so willing to talk and grow. Do you see our connection growing? I do, but I think I do see it. You pulled 4 cards on accident, but I do see it growing. But I think right now I do see the rough patches, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. It's going to take some time, I feel, to gain back trust or just to kind of get the vibe right here. But I do think, like with the Hierophant, it's something to be learned from. I think there's a maturity aspect to it with the 9 of Wands and the Hierophant being here, Queen of Wands. But there is sort of like a little bit of mistrust or just the vibe being off right now because of whatever it was. So yeah, I think it will grow. I think for one, it's kind of just letting some shit go, not like, you know, not just like reminiscing on it, if that makes sense. All right, so I hope that helped. All right, only love here. Sun, Cancer, Moon, Pisces, Rising, Gemini, North Node. Please may I have a message about my current situation. Can you tell me for the current situation for only love? Thank you for the super chats, Evan. I appreciate it. For your current situation, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication. 8 of Wands, the Empress, Page of Swords. Could be some exciting things coming up. Exciting plans or exciting things coming up. Could be talks about travel or just some exciting communication. I'm picking up on like something like funny. But I think it'll be. There's something good here. I mean, the Empress is about enjoyment and pleasure, and the ability to be able to cooperate and connect, and to feel that connection. And with the 8 of Wands, Page of Swords, it's I'm hearing like funny or something's lighthearted. There's a lot of communication or something like that. So, yeah, I would have fun with this situation and see what happens. Because it looks good to me. That's what I get. There's going to be a lot of communication between you and this person. Okay, did I skip anybody here? All right, Vanessa, I feel really alone, cut off a lot of people who don't align with how I am and live my life. And now having almost nobody in my corner, wondering if I'm on the right path to becoming my highest self. Let's take a look here. Can you tell me for Vanessa? You are on the right path. I can see here it's been quite lonely though. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles is probably feeling a lack of support, almost kind of feeling like abandoned by the universe in a way. It's been like cold and hard and rough. You feel a bit lost with that 8 of Cups. It's like you're wandering a bit here in your life. There's a lot of things you've detached from and let go of. I think you're on the right track with this Magician. I just think right now, because you're in this 8 of Cups energy, to where it could feel like you're wandering a bit, and because you haven't found that grounding point or found like what you're desiring or wishing or hoping for, it could feel like you're not on track. But I think you are with this Magician, because the Magician, I can see here that you're still manifesting a better future here for yourself, but it's just the struggle that's on top of it. And so yeah, it can feel quite lonely. It's like a lot of people may not have the same values as you with that 5 of Pentacles, and spiritually you may be feeling isolated as well, or just a lack of spiritual connection. If anything, I would tell you to find like communities or groups here to where you can meet people with that 5 of Pentacles that share the same values, specifically spiritually with the 8 of Cups. Because I think you have a lot to offer with this Magician card, and you have the ability to make shit happen with the Magician card. And I think you're doing that for the most part, but I think it's because you're in that space of transition to where it feels like you're wandering. But just because you're wandering doesn't mean you're lost. It's just you haven't really found what you've been looking for, but you're in the process of finding it. So I don't think you're lost here, or I don't think you're off your path. Like sometimes it's just lonely, right? So I hope that helped, Vanessa. All right, I'm done with super chats, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. I'm gonna finish the rest, but I'm no longer taking super chats. I'm gonna finish the rest though. Susie, hello. I'm new to your channel. Is there any messages for me? What can you tell me for Susie? Can you tell me for Susie? I'll take one more super chat. Susie, I feel the 3 of Cups is about enjoying your life, connected to the people that like you have in your life. This could be like friends, family, groups, communities, and like just enjoying yourself. Also something with the King of Wands here. You have this, like you have a lot of leadership qualities with this King of Wands. And so if there's anything that you've been wanting to put together or to create or do here, I think this King of Wands is telling you to do it, because like you have that leadership ability here. But I pick up here in general though, like enjoying your time with people here, whether it's groups, communities, friends, family, and just going out having a good time. Like to enjoy your life. King of Wands too. There's something about like your leadership ability or qualities here that can gather people around, or to where you can like bring things together here. So don't forget about those things is also what I'm getting. All right. So that's what I got. All right. Jamie, in my dreams, I have been seeing a 7-foot-tall cloaked figure with an oversized hood up over his head watching me sleep. It's very creepy and wakes me up. What is this about? Oh, it's the sleep paralysis demon. Nah. Let's just see. What do we got for Jamie? Oh my God. You pulled the Devil, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups here. Don't worry, don't be freaked out because the Devil card's here. I don't know if there's like toxic energies around you. I'm pretty deeply spiritual, so I do believe in like entities and stuff like that. Like if there's just any toxic, dark energy that you're around, whether it's people, situations, places, it's like I would just remove yourself from that energy here. Because like you could be absorbing people's energy. Like I don't feel like it's anything like crazy or anything like that. It's just like more so stuff that you're taking on subconsciously, unconsciously from other people's energy. And so this is about clearing your space energetically, spiritually, specifically just being mindful of who you surround yourself with, specifically in regards to like love and romance. Like I would stay away from toxic energy. And it can be anything, like people, situations, places. Also just like what you consume and take in as well, whether it's like information and stuff like that. I'm not doing any more super chat questions. So this will be, Raven, I'm gonna do yours, but if anybody else sends one, I'm not answering it. Because I'm gonna be on here all fucking night. But yeah, that's what I get here. So I would cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, maybe do like a meditation or something like that. But yeah, that's what I get from it. All right, Jennifer, when will my financial situation change so I can buy a house? All right, what can you tell me for Jennifer? Can you tell me for Jennifer? I feel like it's spring of next year. The Two of Wands is like Aries. It's the first decan of Aries, so it's March. And then the Empress does with the spring as well. So it could be around that time. Next year, spring. There's a lot of things happening next year around spring. So that's what I pick up for you, Jennifer. All right, Raven. Hey, mate, I'm building an AI bot. Can you provide a summary of financial success over 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months? Let's see here. What do we got for Raven? That's interesting. So you're into AI. I'm getting into AI too. It's the future. It's the future. Even though people don't like AI, it's not going anywhere. Like so many things are gonna be AI. So you may as well like learn AI. I'm doing something very similar, Raven. All right. Hey man, I'm building an AI bot. Can you please provide a summary of financial success over 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months? Let's see here. Yeah, you have a lot of questions I feel right now about it right now, whether or not it's going to work out. You definitely invested a lot into what you're doing. I think it's going to take some time. It feels like more past 6 months to where you start to see the success here. I'm not saying nothing's gonna happen or it can't be like. I'm not saying like you're not gonna be able to gain anything from it, but I feel it's like there's like it's like 6 months or past that to where you start to really see things working. You're definitely investing a lot of time and energy into it. I see you have like I see you actually like one thing I see here is like you just enjoying actually creating what this is. And this could lead you to other things here, by the way, Raven. But if I had to say, it's like I don't know, like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. I think it's, but I feel 6 months intuitively. That's what I get here. Yeah, I think one thing I'm also getting to is have realistic expectations. The moon card is in your current energy. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles. Like the moon card can sometimes be like the illusions of like it's our expectation of things, but the reality is the Five of Pentacles and the challenge. And so I feel it's more on the further side of when you start to see success with this. But I definitely think it's worth it. I think here also too is I see you having more fun doing this. Well, I'm not gonna say I see you having more fun doing this rather than making money, right? But there's something about you really enjoying what you're doing, and this could too lead to other things that you'll be doing too. I think it's gonna take some time. I'm just being real. I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be on the 6 month side. So, you have the devil at the bottom of the deck. Devil is Capricorn, so Capricorn season starts at the end of December. So it could be something around then to where you start to see what you've been ideally kind of picturing. I'm not saying you won't get success from now to then, but it feels more on the later side. That's what I get. All right, so that's what I got for everybody. I hope I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all. I appreciate everyone. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna get off of here. If anybody wants to timestamp all the signs, that would be very much appreciated. If not, then I'll have to do it, but it may take some time. But I would appreciate it if someone would want to, but if you don't want to, that's fine. All right, so I hope that helped. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for all the likes and the love, and I will see you all. I'll see y'all in the next live pretty soon. See you later.